What we have here is a recording of speech by an Audio Masterclass student who was testing out various stereo microphone configurations. Let's have a listen.
I am beginning this work walking. I am beginning this work walking. I am beginning this work walking to the.
What we can hear is that there's quite a lot of noise in this recording. Sometimes our students don't have access to really good facilities to make their recordings. And quite often in the real world, you have to make recordings in the best way that you can, given the circumstances. So what we want to do here is to try and make the noise just a little bit better by trimming the start and trimming the end. If you listen to the start again,
I am beginning.
it says noise right at the start. It's telling you this is a noisy recording. Whereas if it started with the speech directly, then you wouldn't have a chance to focus on the noise so much. So that's what we'll do. Let's just put a little edit point in.
I am beginning this work walking. I am beginning this work walking.
So we don't have all that noise at the beginning, but that edit point does give us a little bit of a click.
I am beginning this work. I am beginning this work.
But what we can do is just put a short fade in there.
I am beginning this work walking to. I am beginning this work walking to.
So we can hear that it starts very much more cleanly without that noise at the start, and also without any click at the start, because we don't want that either. Let's go to the end and see what we've got here.
This is the finish of my work. This is the finish of my work.
That is quite a neat fade, and sometimes when you have background noise in a recording, then it's better to leave a bit of it at the end and fade it out. Sometimes it's just too difficult to get rid of it by trimming it or fading it over a shorter time period. But here I think it probably is manageable if we just zoom in a little bit to make things a bit better. So the last word is work.
Work. Work.
And here is the K of work. So what we need to do is just to finish that exactly on the K, the end of the K, before the noise becomes audible and obvious. I'm going to guess around about there, so we'll delete that and we'll just get rid of the rest of it as well. And then we'll just listen to what we've got.
Work. Work.
It sounds a bit tight, so I'll extend it back out again, just a little bit like that, and then we'll see what happens.
Work.
I think that's going to be okay. And once again, we'll put a fade at the end so it doesn't end quite so abruptly.
Work. Work.
I'm going to try it with a little bit of a longer fade at the end. Let's try that. And let's just go back a bit.
Work.
Okay, and let's try that as the fade.
I work.
Okay, it's good to listen to a whole phrase rather than just the very part that you're working on in isolation.
This is the finish of my work.
Okay, that's about as clean as we are going to get it. So what we find from this is that we can remove some of the distracting characteristics of the noise by careful topping and tailing of the audio. And it's quite quick, quite simple to do, and it makes for a nice, neat, professional presentation. I'm David Mellor, Course Director of Audio Masterclass. Thank you for listening.